the Defective Turret.
Hello there, peoples! I'm the Defective Turret, and welcome to a little segment I like to call Defective Reviews. Just a heads up, this is not going to be very often as I'm mostly on DeviantArt, but I figure I'd get this one out of the way for a few reasons, one of them being that I had to upload videos so people don't think I'm dead. But let's talk about the real reason. I'm subscribed to one of my favorite movie reviewers, Guestsheaux, and he released a video where we can review a certain movie he has done before and post it on his channel. Last month, people were doing their own reviews for the Alpha and Omega movies, and for September, Guestsheaux gave us the option to review Cool Cat Saves the Kids. This may come as a surprise to all of you, but this is technically my first Defective review. My first Defective review was actually supposed to be covering Mighty No. 9, but I got myself to blame for this, and for the sake of me and Mr. Bob, let's just hope Daddy Derek doesn't flag us for our opinions. Also to note, this is my first time reviewing something, so I may miss on several keynotes that I overlooked. But for now, here's my first Defective review on Cool Cat Saves the Kids. The movie begins with opening credits. Hobbs, wow, look at that Comic Sans. Surely it's attractive for us to get into the movie's deep plot. I'd like to question on why the movie's called Cool Cat Saves the Kids. What, is he some sort of superhero? Does he save them from problems that happen in everyday life? Is he a hero lurking in the shadows to stop criminals so no little boy or little girl will wallow in the death of their families? It never happens. Not once. Whoa, wait a minute. Cool Cat's credited as an associate producer? So does that mean he's real or something? Oh, we can't forget this little disclaimer. Cool Cat is created by Derek Savage. Don't want any kind of art thieves to claim ownership of Derek's original character. And this movie remarks us that this is based on a book. That seems fine. There are some good movies based on books. It's probably... What the hell is that? So the movie opens up with an invisible newscaster reporting that a rise in bully population is overthrowing the populace, and the hero needs to stand up and rise against the evil bullies. And that hero is... Enough said, little girl. Enough said. And with that, Cool Cat stood aside and fought those nasty bullies by doing... something? The movie cuts to a neighborhood and we sneak into a fancy-looking house and witness our main protagonist in this jewel of an adventure.
Wow! This looks great! Here you go, sign!
He's treating the sign as a person. That's some true hero we're facing, ladies and gentlemen. This character seems to be the most happiest in the entire movie. A little too happy. He takes everything as if it's the greatest thing since man invented the wheel. He raises his hands in the air and always talks loud and obnoxious to everything he finds.
Awesome!
And every time he walks from one point to another, and I do mean every time he walks, he always does this stupid jolly high diddly-dee walk like he's a little kid performing on Broadway. So he meets up with his friend Maria so they can work on Cool Cat's poster signs to vote him to be school president. And I have to question the acting on this movie. It just seems like they're over-exaggerating their happiness as they want everything in this world to be as squeaky clean and fun and cool as possible. There's very little realism here, and it just feels tacked on, much like the lines the characters speak. It's repetitive, redundant, and at times, cringy. As if this movie was cringy enough. So Cool Cat and Maria decide to go to their
temporary office.
As ain't no walls, or a desk, or a computer, so is it an invisible office?
And look at this beautiful open-air view that we have. To the south, you can see down our lovely street, and to the east is this spectacular view.
Oh yeah, it's a wondrous view.
Okay, I know little kids like Maria and Cool Cat like to pretend they're in their own imaginary place to make them feel more comfortable, but how many kids do you know that actually have a mascot-wearing young adult as a friend? Look at it! The costume must have been uncomfortable for the poor sap in there. He must not be able to breathe in that!
Good golly! People like you on the team? How could we go wrong?
You all saw that, didn't you? I'll play it again.
People like you on the team? How could we go wrong?
That is some wonderful editing, and I am not at all revolted by it. We then get a view of our antagonist, Butch the Bulldog. Bitch the Bite Dog. What the fuck? Butch the Bully. And his name lives up to his intuition extremely well.
Boy, they feel like picking on someone. And look over there. If it's not Cool Cat Maria, they think they're so cool. Longer punk up. Maria's prettier. Your texture's ugly.
So wait, this guy's our bully? He seems to be the perfect target for bullies himself. Also, nobody talks like that in real life. He then decides to start his evil wrath by texting to Maria calling her ugly. But before that, Maria and Cool Cat say,
So, see what it says. It could be good news. I'd love to get good news.
Yeah, me too. What if it's a secret contest and I just won a whole bunch of money?
And we can take a nice trip together.
That's a splendid idea. We could travel all over the world.
Yippee!
so they actually believe everything they receive is a dream come true. I guess they must check their spam boxes more often. So then she gets sad because Butch called her ugly in the text. He laughs, Cool Cat tells her she's pretty and she loves him, the whole 9 yards, yada yada yada.
You're right, Cool Cat. And always look at the best side of everything. I love you for that.
Thanks, Maria. And I love you too.
Don't picture it, 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 don't picture it. Oh god, I pictured Maria and Cool Cat kissing! He texts her again, yada yada yada, and he decides to call Cool Cat.
Hello, this is Cool Cat.
Why did he call you Cool Cat? They should call you Dumb Cat.
Who is this?
You heard me. You might look like a cat, but you stink like a dog.
One thing that concerns me is, how did he get Cool Cat and Maria's cell phone numbers? Did he flip through the phone book and texted nasty things to each one until he got it right? It's just never explained. At all. Afterwards, Cool Cat and Maria decide not to let it bother them, and Butch does something stupid because bitch is a Butch. Butch is a bitch. Donald Trump is a duck.
Yeah.
We're only like nearly 7 or 8 minutes into this film and it's already making me question humanity. Anyway, another friend is sad because Butch got these dummies in on his plan to tack some sandboxes with spray paint.
Kids are graffitiing on our sandboxes, and it's not pretty anymore.
Which we never see, and it might be impossible for them to do so in this short amount of time.
That's a perfect spot to put the B on. And that B stands for bad boys. No, it don't. I bet it stands for Butch. Shut up! I already said what it stands for. I'm with him. I bet it stands for Butch, too.
Yes, B stands for Butch. What does the other B stand for? You're not gonna remark about the other B, are you? All through this scene, you can actually see Cool Cat and the other girls just standing around doing nothing. Amazing build-up! Cool Cat finally witnesses the chaos happening and responds with,
And it's not cool to paint on someone's wall.
"You're not gonna edit that to make it sound plausible? No? Okay, it's your movie, Daddy Derek. I'm not here to judge." Actually, I am. So Cool Cat races in and Butch responds,
Hey, Jimmy, your fish!
Wait, what did you say?
Hey, Jimmy, your fish!
I'm sorry, you may need to repeat that.
Hey, Jimmy, your fish!
The kids tell Cool Cat that no one loves them, and he proclaims that he loves them, while this guy sees what's happening and slowly walks away like he's seen the freakiest thing in his life. Oh, it's a lovely day to go for a walk. I think maybe I would love to... Oh wow, look at that thing over there. Maybe I should just walk away before it eats me. So these kids claim that...
Because nobody loves us. We tag on other people's things so that they know we were there.
Nobody cares for us. That's why we do it.
God loves you. He loves everyone. So Cool Cat tells them to be cool, and there are people who do love them, including him truly. Butch proclaims he will be back and runs off like the one-dimensional bully he is. Okay, before we continue here, let's recap. Butch is a bully because he loves to be a bully. Normally, a bully is someone who's neglected and who's very socially awkward and craves attention. But here, he's just being a bully for kicks. It's like this neighborhood was too nice and too perfect that it needed some sort of disturbance to make it interesting. And Butch here had to step up. There's literally no reason why he likes picking on other kids, and it's so poorly portrayed that it's unrealistic. And that's the term this movie needs. More realism. Most of the characters are way too ignorant on even the most simplest of things. It's just as bad as Barney, who makes everything sound like the greatest thing in the world since donuts. Also, to note that the DVD cover clearly says Cool Cat is cooler than Barney the dinosaur. I love you. You love me. Barney, will you come save me? Oh, and Cool Cat apparently jacks off in front of a chick. True gentleman he is. So we get more screen time of Daddy Derek and Cool Cat's mom who, Derek married a cat! He married a freaking cat!
Sam's calling. Hello, this is the cat residence. Hi, Sammy. I'll tell him right now.
Shortest phone call ever. Couldn't even edit this wonderful scene. So Derek has a meeting or whatever in Hollywood and decides to bring Cool Cat because Hollywood is the path to becoming rich and famous. And he flirts with his quote-unquote wife.
Hey, come on over here, honey. Look how clean we got everything going right here.
It looks great. Thanks for your help in the kitchen.
Oh, you know I love to help you all the time, Mama. Get over and give me a hug.
Ah, it burns! Later, Cool Cat surfs the web like an idiot, and gets trolled by an anonymous emailer who said he'll come to his house and beat him up. And he freaks out about it. Ah, suck it up, pussycat. People troll you online all the time. It happens to all of us. Huh. Looks like I'm being trolled by none other than Daddy Derek himself. Later, Cool Cat starts dreaming with his eyes open, and we drift off into dreamland. Comic Sans says all. Cool Cat then starts debating on how he should handle the problem. Violence is out of the question, obs, and hiding will only make it worse. Little cat, let me come in. Not by the whiskers of your chinny chin chin. I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll just continue standing here because I can't really move too much. He then comes to a conclusion before Comic Sans appeases us while we leave Dreamland.
So, I'm gonna learn to stand up for myself. Yes! That's a great way to stop bullying! Stand up for yourselves!
Okay, stand up for yourself and... Okay, I get that it's trying to spread a message about the rights and wrongs on how to handle bullies, but they only mentioned the wrongs and barely touched upon the rights. It's true that you have to stand up for yourself, but do you stand up to show that you're not afraid? Show the bully you're not intimidated? It's never explained. At all. Anyway, the next morning, Derek takes Cool Cat to Hollywood and...
Hello? Wow, this is great. I'll tell Cool Cat right now and...
Photoshop is your best friend. When they get there, Derek gets a call and tells Cool Cat that, well, I'll just let the big guy explain.
Hi everybody, it's me, Cool Cat, and I've got a fantastic story to tell you. It's about a parade, but not just any parade, the Hollywood Parade. But first, we have to go back to my funhouse. So come on, kids, let's all go to Cool Cat's funhouse.
Wait. You're going to your funhouse? Isn't that all the way back to your house? So you just went all the way to Hollywood to get a phone call to be invited to this parade, and now you're going back home. No rhyme, no reason, just head back home. It's the opportunity of a lifetime.
Ooh, mommy!
Hold up. You saw that, didn't you? I'll play it back.
Ooh, mommy!
Yep, that's some quality editing there. Okay, I've been holding off on this for a while, but I just can't hold it in anymore. The editing is just... bad. We've seen it in a couple of scenes where Cool Cat's talking and where he almost forgets his lines while his mom screws up hers as well. But this edit right here shows that the makers of this movie really don't care. And yes, I know they're working on a budget, and yes, I can relate to that, but these amateurish movies are almost equal to a college/school project. When you look at a film made by a small team or just an individual one working with no budget or high quality equipment but wanted to produce a watchable experience, it's understandable that it may not come out completely perfect, but it has to be tolerable and enjoyable for the audience. And I can relate to that. My Gary's Mod movie First Fears is totally amateurish. There's still so much editing mistakes I overlook and it still looks presentable. Hell, look how much views that video has got already! But with that level of editing from a movie that's trying to make a profit off of it, it just gives off negative vibes that we actually paid to watch this movie filled with crappy edits. And from what I saw, the DVD itself is just a DVD-R CD. It's all about saving money. Crappy edits aside, Cool Cat's mom says he can go to Hollywood.
If you promise to keep your room clean.
Ooh, I promise I'll keep it real clean and nice and shiny.
Remember kids, if you want to make it big in life and be famous, always keep your room clean. The more you know, insert a rainbow somewhere. Okay, I guess the girl playing Maria is probably the best actress so far.
You will not believe what happened today in Hollywood. I was cast to be in the Hollywood Parade!
You're joking. That's fantastic. When is it happening?
It's happening in a couple of days, but... Oh, no! I just realized something. I've got a lot to do before then. What should I do?
Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! Do it!
And so the next day, how did Cool Cat change his shirt? Daddy Derek and Cool Cat plan on how their debut in the parade will go out. And how will they do that? They're gonna...
Boogie woogie!
in song!
Cool Cat likes to rock and roll. Cool Cat likes to love and sing. Cool Cat likes to...
You know, on second thought, maybe they should just smile and wave. It's a nice alternative. Cool Cat breaks the logic of how green screens work, and then we get a crappy music video of Cool Cat dancing. Seems like he's just too cool to pimp himself up to make it more appealing, it seems. And I hate to say this, but it sounds kinda catchy.
Cool Cat, yeah, and I love to play. I'm a cool
Well, at least when there's no one singing.
Say I'm loving life and full of joy, and that makes happiness for every girl and boy.
It kinda sounds like hip Latino music to me, and I've been listening to music like that my whole life, so it's weird that I'm used to it. So they finally arrive back in Hollywood to get ready for the parade, and what the hell just happened to the plot? This movie clearly states that he saves the kids, yet he's performing at the Hollywood Parade. Is this a joke or something? I wish it was. So we get a glimpse of Cool Cat showing us some vehicles that we're familiar with that he thinks he knows.
Look, it's the Knight Rider car! Oh, wow! Here's the Starsky and Hutch car!
Way to stay up to date with pop culture, Cool Cat. You even know these things more than I do. Champ. And so we finally come to the part where Cool Cat's in the parade, and this is one of the most draggiest scenes in the entire movie. It's literally nothing but Cool Cat getting praise and love from his adoring fans. For minutes upon minutes, which feels like there's no end to it. I kept hoping in vain that it would cut back to the proper story, but it just kept going. Cool Cat kept dancing like a moron. The cheering from the children was so ear-piercing. And Comic Sans. It's so long and tedious. It has nothing to do with the plot of bullying. Absolutely nothing! They probably just slapped this in because they wanted it in the movie so badly, but couldn't wait till, oh, I don't know, the ending of the movie? Or better yet, they could have just cut it out! Or maybe just put it in the special features! Is it that hard to write plot? Is it? Ah! So at long last, the parade is over, Cool Cat's pooped, and we finally drag this story along.
And honey, did you have a chance to call Vivica to let her know we'd be late for the cookout?
Yes. Vivica said...
Oh man, the audio quality is so off on this. Now Cool Cat's mom has a new audio clip that plays on top of the video rather than in the video, much like Cool Cat himself. And it stays like that for the remaining of the movie.
Hey, I bet you will, you fine-looking kitty cat, you.
Ah, it burns! So we move along this plot, flurried and seasoned in a toilet bowl, and meet our guest stars, Vivica A. Fox and Eric Estrada.
It's Cool Cat.
There he is! Hi, everybody! Hi! I want to have fun today!
No need to tell them. Sheesh. So Cool Cat and Maria start having fun in a sandbox when what's-his-name comes out of nowhere for no reason and kicks the sandcastle like the prick he is. Why was he here all of a sudden? It's never explained. At all. Oh, and Cool Cat's eyes are closed now. Couldn't use them while he was asleep earlier. The two famous actors who I instantly forgot who they were run to the rescue and comfort the two.
I tried to stop him, but I didn't know what to do. I got scared and became confused.
Oh, it's okay, Cool Cat. People used to pick on me, and then I learned how to react.
Would you both like to hear what Vivica did?
I sure would! Please tell us now! I don't like when bullies pick on people!
Yeah, please tell us right now. I want to know what to do.
Why yes, what's your name? What incredible knowledge do you have to share?
I learned to empower myself. In other words, I quit being scared at the bully, and I yelled at him to leave me alone. And I yelled very loudly.
You want to know what happened when I yelled at bullies to leave me alone? They only made my life worse.
That's an amazing strategy! It can help me to stop bullying!
This must be a great way to stop a gang member or a terrorist too! Just yell at them and then they'll yeah, I think I should just drop that. Afterwards, What's-His-Dick comes back for revenge and Cool Cat gets good.
We're not gonna give you our lunch money! I'm not afraid of you anymore, so you better leave us alone!
Prepare to meet
Mr. Angry Eyes!
And you better stop right now!
So What's-His-Butt cries and runs away because he sucks at bullying and everyone lives happily ever after. Conflict resolved! No!
The darn Vivica, Fox, and Eric Estrella messed it up! But I'll figure another way to get Cool Cat, so he ain't escaped to nothing yet. Ha ha ha!
Butch, just admit you suck and go about your business. Cool Cat walks home to find a magazine that has a writing contest, and the winner of that contest gets about
$100! Wow! $100? That's a lot of money!
oh yes, $100 will get you very far. At least about 2 to 3 days of groceries thanks to inflation.
I'm going to enter this contest and so is your mommy!
My, oh my, oh my! I can have my hair done at the beauty parlor with $100.
No, it's for kids only. That means I get to enter it and you don't.
Yeesh, Cool Cat, show some manners. Don't make your parents feel more horrible when they sacrifice everything they have just to make you happy, you little selfish orange fuzzball. Cool Cat writes a story about a trout. His name is
Trolley the Trout.
Original character, do not steal.
You know what, Danny Derek? I've got some really great news, though. This is my best story yet. And you know what? I think it's some of my best work.
You just said the exact same thing, and then you reworded that atrocity of a sentence. Is it just me, or is this story derailing? I mean, we had a plot about What's-His-Hair bullying What's-Her-Name and not Bubsy, then we drove off into a cliff into a parade that had nothing to do with bullies, and then we drove back into the plot, and now we're skipping and jumping into a new subplot about a contest? Why aren't we talking about how to stand up against bullies? Why aren't we just going to a new subplot without any rhyme or reason? It's never explained. At all. And now we're falling down the rabbit hole of plot holes as we see Cool Cat do his thing in the morning.
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
Here's one.
Let me help you right there.
Oh.
We call this teamwork, huh?
Oh, I love teamwork. It's so much fun.
Okay, you know what? I don't really care anymore. This movie is utterly draining me. It was hard to watch this movie, but it's even harder to write this review. All I was doing was nitpicking every aspect of this movie the whole time, and not a single thing got me into it. I learned nothing about how to stand up to bullies, or why bullies even exist for that matter. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking that...
I wonder if Mikey sees that car!
I hope he does.
Watch out, Mikey! There's a car!
Whoa. Okay, that got me into it. So apparently a kid named Mikey almost got hit by a car because he lost his ball. And Cool Cat could have saved him instead of bantering on with Maria, then telling him. Good on you, Cool Cat. Great advice for the kids. Banter with your friends if you see your other friend in trouble and then warn them at the last minute. Oh, and then there's a news report.
This is a special news report. Kids beware. There have been several robberies. Bad guys are stealing candy from babies.
That's horrible!
We can't seem to report other things that are newsworthy, so we're talking about a bad boy robbing candies and books and other nonsense. Because as far as we know, typical things like murder is too boring. What? Oh, I've just been informed that I'm now fired. Have a nice afternoon, folks. So afterwards, we see Butch acting like a dick that he is, and Cool Cat gives chase. Butch drops the candy to make Cool Cat trip, but... How did the writers of this movie see this as okay? Why would Butch think Cool Cat would trip on candy? It's never explained. At all. Anyway, a million years later, Butch gets caught by a policeman without any reason and proudly proclaims,
I'm a bully!
Thank you for your help, Cool Cat. That was very heroic.
It was nothing! And thanks for your help, Mr. Policeman. That was perfect timing!
Now I know why all the kids love you, Cool Cat. We appreciate your efforts to help keep the community safe for the children.
He didn't even do anything hero-worthy in the slightest, except blurt what's-his-foot to the cop quite conveniently, who arrests him despite not knowing if he's a candy thief or not. Once again, never explained. At all.
Yeah, that was groovy. You're just like in the movies. They should make a kids movie about you. We'll name it Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
OMG! So that's how this movie came to be! It's a documentary of how this film got started! What a mind-blowing experience!
But what game we gonna play?
I know!
Who's got a suggestion?
Yeesh, way to cut off a friend, Cool Cat. That's uncool. And our heroes of this beloved romantic story begin their treasure hunt.
Look over there! I see something shiny! I wonder what it is!
Yeah, there's something over there. Same as a silver dollar. One time I found an old silver dollar in a lake and it was cool. I wonder if it's a fancy ring. I'd love to find a gorgeous sparkly ring. It would look so pretty on my finger. Maybe there's a bunch of diamonds in it. That's even better.
The repetitive and never shutting up treasure hunt. Anyway, they clamber around to find...
And look closer! That's not a fancy ring or a quarter! Is that what I think it is?
Oh no! It's a gun! And it looks like a real one!
It is a real gun!
I don't believe it. How did a gun get in their backyard? And how did What's-His-Problem find his way to the backyard?
The first thing we need to do is to stay calm and don't touch it. Then we should tell our parents and teachers about it.
Okay. For as bad as this film is, that's actually a pretty good message in my book. Let's see what Booch's thoughts are.
There's a gun over there. I can bring it to school and take everyone's lunch money. It's going to be that time for me.
So, you only want to use the gun to get everyone's lunch money? How sick and perverted are you?
Whoa! Hold on, guys! I just saw Butch the Bully take the gun. What should we do? Should we tell someone he has it?
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that being a tattletale? I don't want to be a snitch.
Fine, let him shoot other kids in the neighborhood. Keep quiet about it. Nobody likes a tattler. So after agreeing they have to tell someone, they meet up with Daddy Derek and explain the incident.
My advice is everybody should go home so I have a chance to contact Butch's parents. And tell your parents what happened. They can call me if they have any questions. Plus, I'll be taking you kids to school tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir, thank you. See you in the morning. Bye, Cool Cat.
Bye, guys. See you later.
Come on, Cool Cat. Just go home. Come on. Just go to Mama Cat. Come on.
Oh, wait. If you're gonna send them home, Butch could be right around the corner waiting for them. You're not doing a good job as a parent/guardian, aren't you?
Hello?
Hi, James. It's Derek Savage, Cool Cat's dad. Hey, I got something very important I need to tell you about.
Sure, Derek. What's that?
Well, Cool Cat was outside playing today with his friends, and they found a gun. And as they were running to tell me about it, they saw Butch pick it up and take the gun with him.
Well, I hate to be mistaken. My boy would never do something like that.
And so, the next morning, Derek escorts Cool Cat and the kids to school as they witness Butch with the gun next to whoever that kid is. And as they make their way, the mighty policeman comes in to save the day, only to arrest both of them? Okay, I know Butch would probably be apprehended because he was in possession of a weapon illegally, but why was this chump arrested? He wasn't even questioned by the policeman and was brought in with the lamest bully in the world. He could have just talked his way out to avoid getting arrested, but nope. Well, I guess he had it coming with that sniveling, rubbing hands, evil-like cliche. Good on you, champ chump.
Oh, my mom was gonna whoop me.
So once again, the criminals have been caught and Cool Cat saves the kids.
Cool Cat, and the teachers love you.
Later, after school, Maria and Cool Cat talk about how he won the role to be class president. Was there ever any doubt? Oh yeah, and he won the contest that had nothing to do with the plot, because it's cliche for a main character in a little kid movie/TV show to win a contest. 'Cause reasons. So then, some kid meets up with Cool Cat and apologizes for all the dumb stuff he did.
It's okay. And thanks for apologizing. But how'd you get out so fast? We saw a policeman get you.
Wait. What did you just say, Cool Cat?
How'd you get out so fast? We saw a policeman get you.
That's not even the right kid! This dummy here doesn't look anything like this dummy here! Where did he go? This is just the same boy we saw earlier in the movie, and now he switched roles? What happened to that kid? Was he out sick or something? Maybe they just had to get someone else to replace him so no one would know the difference? I don't know! How can this movie get away with a profit when it can't even get its own cast right? How did this kid get arrested and be witnessed by Cool Cat when he wasn't even in that area? It's just never explained at all. And so our movie finally begins its closure with some morals from our lovable and funnable and mediocre Cool Cat and friends, which follows.
Well, see, that's why I think kids just need to follow their heart.
Cool, but what about bullying?
Well, we learned that it's important to stand up for yourself and not be afraid to yell and draw attention. Because remember, bullies don't like attention.
That's right. And what about when we found that gun, Cool Cat? Your advice was so smart. Stay calm, don't touch it, and immediately tell an adult.
That was the only smart thing Cool Cat ever said in this 75-minute cringe fest.
What about cyberbullying?
I was so mad when Butch the Bully was cyberbullying me. How do you stop it?
Well, you see, guys, I thought long and hard about this. And with cyberbullying, you kind of can't really stop it if you don't know who it's coming from. But my best advice, just ignore them.
Well, alright, you got a point there, Cool Cat. A for effort. But F for this whole movie.
So don't lower your standards by playing their stupid game. In other words, don't let them punk you into playing their game.
And that's right, and that's fantastic advice.
Wait, you gave some good advice for cyberbullying, sort of. Why couldn't you give some proper advice on what to do with real bullies? All you gave was...
We learned that it's important to stand up for yourself and not be afraid to yell and draw attention.
Yelling at them only makes them laugh at you even more. At least through my perspective.
And guys, I'm Cool Cat, and I love you. And friends are great. So, let's all be friends and have fun together! Yeah! Yay! 1, 2, 3! Cool, yeah!
So that was Cool Cat Saves the Kids. And, I don't have to do any more of these films, do I? I'm not gonna lie, but I will say this much like everyone else. This movie is a train wreck. The story bounces around and it's so disjointed. The morals are nearly non-existent. The acting ranges from okay to not okay. And the editing is just amateurish. Could this film be salvaged if it at least had more time and effort put into it? Well... maybe, I guess. It would have been nicer if the characters were more realistic and had explained morals better for us to understand, but all we got was a sluggish, badly edited, badly scripted, badly acted, badly misformed, and cringy movie. If this movie was rewritten to be better and more understanding, then maybe we wouldn't be where we are now, would we? Daddy Derek. If you managed to survive this entire review without blowing your brains out, I commend you for that, faithful viewers. Until next time, this is the Defective Turret signing out.